Now let's think about decomposing. We already did a lot of work with composing, so this should be pretty easy. But decomposing is taking a whole or a total set and then dividing it into at least two parts. You sometimes might divide it into 3 parts or 4 parts, but often we're just thinking about taking that set and dividing it into 2 parts. As with composing, this is going to help with our understanding of facts and computation. It's going to help with our understanding of representations and how to think flexibly in mathematics. And we're going to use a lot of different materials to help students understand what it means to decompose. So let's look at some of those materials right now. Let's think about how we can help students understand what it means to decompose. Here I have some color tiles. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe I want to go ahead and write that I have 6. Now I think about, well, what are the ways that I can decompose 6? Here I might decompose by color. I see that I have 1, 2, 3 blue counters and 1, 2, 3 red counters. So 6 equals 3 plus 3. I can decompose 6 into 3 and 3. Maybe I have this set of color counters right here. Maybe this time I'm going to just use all of the same color. So students have to use a little bit more creativity to figure out, well, what are the ways that we can decompose this set right here? So in this set I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here maybe I write my target number 8. And then I want to think about, well, what are all the ways that I can decompose 8? Well, maybe first I see, well, I could make a set of 3 and a set of 5. So there, 3 and 5 is 8. But I could also move these around and show that 4 plus 4 is 8, or 5 plus 3 is 8, or later 6 plus 2 is 8, or even 7 plus 1 is 8. There are a lot of different ways that I can decompose 8 to show different sets. Then maybe I could do this with a set that's not just one color and one shape, but maybe here I'm going to use my motors. Let me go ahead and bring them all onto my workspace. There we go. Now I think about, well, how many motors do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe here I write my target number of 9. And then I think about, well, what are the ways that I can decompose 9? Well, maybe this time I want to decompose into 3 sets. So maybe I see, well, here I have a set of 4, and then I could make a set of 3, all right, put those together. And then I could make a set of 2. So here I can see that 9 can be decomposed into 4, 3, and 2. So there are a lot of different ways that I can use my manipulatives, and I can show that in the abstract form of the number to help students understand what it means to decompose. Now I can also do this with drawings, all right? So, and I've got a little bit of space here, and I'll go back to my example of 6 is 3 and 3. So maybe I first think, okay, I have 6 of something. Maybe I just draw 6 circles just like this. There we go. And then maybe I think to myself, well, how can I decompose 6? Well, in this example, I could say, well, I can decompose 6 into one set of 3 and another set of 3. So there I can see 3 plus 3 is 6, or later you might get to 6 minus 3 equals 3. There's a lot of nice connections between decomposing and subtraction, just as there are between composing and addition. So that brings us to activity 4. On this activity, I'd like you to think about some of the activities or strategies you might use to help students start to understand the relationship between manipulatives and pictures and equations that could be used to show composing and decomposing.